Hello, it's Cup of Change time again. And yes, this is the first English version of the Cup of Change because I was asked whether we can do it in international language. So this time it's in English. So, what did I prepare for you? I was at the training with Stephen Gilligan, one of my main teachers regarding generative trance. And I was asked afterwards, why do you learn anything about trance? Are you going to hypnotize people in the organization? And I said, no, actually not. It's most of the time it's to bring people out of a negative trance. What does that mean? It's like in a movie. When you go into cinema and you go and sit in a movie and you think it's just really, really wrong movie, people keep on sitting in there moaning and telling this is not a good movie. But what they don't do is just get out of that cinema and change to another movie. And this is what I very often do is that people are in this negative storytelling in this negative movie, and then I support them to come out of that and then be right in the middle of that cinema and then choose which version of the movie is actually better for your aim. Yes, they're still the same actors, still actually the same thing happening, but it's your choice which kind of movie you make out of that. Yeah, and this is where I use trance, not putting people into a trance, but helping them to come out. And this is where it's really, really helpful to go into that psychology and hypnotherapy background and really work with fundamental changes, transformation, support that is within the client, within that organization, within that team. So I don't know anything. I don't know anything, but I know so much more. So supporting with that know-how, I know a lot about the process and about methodologies, but I have no clue what is the right thing for the client. So with that, I support him and his knowledge, or her and her knowledge, with that process know-how. But always with that attitude, it's in you. All the wisdom that you need is within you. I just support that process. And yes, so this is the answer to why do I work with trance? Why did I get into that really deeply the last 10 years? Yes, I started with that 10 years ago. And I'm really grateful because it changed a lot within me, the way I live, the way I work, private as professional as well. So it's one of my biggest learning places that I discovered the last 10 years, which I really, really support with my clients too. So maybe this is an answer to, Annika, why did you get into this trance and hypnotherapy direction? So I'm not using it onto people, but with them and giving them that know-how that they can support their own process afterwards. Because once you understand what happens, so much easier to get along. And yes, sometimes you need that little help of your friends to get along and get a feedback. And this is where I come into and support them afterwards as well, but always with that direction. Everything is within you. So I want to invite you to get into that process maybe this week to really see which kind of movie are you sitting in. Is it helpful or not helpful? Get out of that if it's not. And then choose by yourself wisely which kind of version you want to have. And then step by step, go into that direction. So, discover your movie of your life, and it's not just one, there are so many of them. Enjoy. Thank you very much for listening. And by the way, I'm really grateful if you just share that movie, forward it to others, because I think it's something that maybe is helpful for others as well. Thank you.